Well.
What's up, everybody? It's Critical.
Fuck.
And now we have today with us is Minecraft Sex Mod. Holy mother of God. Look at those floppy
Minecraft.
dogs.
Fucking dick and balls mod. Fucking pussy mod.
Yeah, he does kind of talk like that sometimes.
Oh, I don't even.
I fucked with him a couple times. He has a funny voice that I can impression.
Yeah, I don't even really watch him anymore, but I was just getting carried away with the bit because it's so fucking funny to me. Fucking Minecraft, fucking sex mod.
Yeah, welcome to party night. Minecraft
dick
sex
and pussy mod
edition.
God, that's what I need in my life.
I need those villager titties. Are they called villagers? The other. Am I thinking of Animal Crossing?
No, I think you might be right about that. They're like some weird invented race by Notch actually came up with that, and Microsoft wanted to remove it because it was so fucking racist, but they couldn't.
It's like Minecraft Steve, though. I thought. But what is this lore you're about to share with me?
Legally, they couldn't remove the villagers because it was in the contract for when Notch sold Minecraft to Microsoft.
What is actually? Was Notch trying to do like some Similiron world building, like J.R.R. Tolkien, and he just? What's racist about the villagers? I thought they were just Minecraft people.
They have certain features that are overly exaggerated.
I thought they all looked like Minecraft Steve.
What?
The guy on the poster, the default Minecraft guy.
Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I don't know.
An entirely different, more racist game.
Yeah, I've just been playing with a racism mod this whole time, and I just didn't know it.
4XX blackface mod.
All the fucking...
You can up the blackface meter in graphics now.
All the NPCs I've encountered have been like... fucking... like they've...
this is really weird. Yeah, you're right. I see now.
What's wrong with
it? What is that nose? They don't... The Minecraft guy doesn't have it. Why?
Yeah, I know, right?
And the zombies don't have that. What?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh, when I searched that, guess what? Hold on. I keep forgetting that my screen share bullshit crashes whenever I plug in my podcast mic. Look at what I...
God damn, there's so much activity on Letterboxd that I have to catch up with.
So look at what I get when I Google search villager. Blacksmith, real life, anime.
And zombie.
I wonder what happened if I clicked on anime.
I
got these redheaded bitches. They do be kind of thick with it though, but it looks like, oh dear, this looks like some Western DeviantArt style anime.
So it's a damn lie.
Oh, or maybe this is fan art I just sent you.
Oh, that's kind of cute. I don't know why. It's like the aspect ratio is like fucked up.
Are this supposed to be the Minecraft villagers? I don't think
that has anything to do with Minecraft. It's just a bunch of random anime girls that somebody drew.
What about this? Do you think this has to do with Minecraft?
Ladies and gentlemen, Stair has just sent me what appears to be an HD RTX enabled render of a Minecraft villager racist design, and his eyes are popping out in bewilderment at a buxom Minecraft woman who is wearing a swimsuit. This is so fucking stupid. I don't even know why anybody would do this unless they were like 12 years old and they just got into rendering.
They just understood the concept of directions.
3D modeling.
Of sexuality.
It's probably good practice if you're... Yeah, it's probably good practice if you're 12. Well, welcome to party night, everybody. My name is L.
My name is Stairmaster.
Joined by... Yes. I don't know why I always do that. I always feel like I have to... I always feel like I have to be like, and this is my co-host.
Yeah, because like, that's what you do. You're a professional.
I guess so, but I just gotta leave it be. And this, the screaming fucking idiot child, is my cat Yamcha.
Oh, Yamcha, you're so soft. Oh.
Yeah, maybe we should record these like when you're supposed to be asleep, so you can't. Oh, I guess your computer isn't in your bedroom, is it?
No.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
And he's also like awake during the night, so that wouldn't work.
He'd just hear you and get excited.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah, pretty much. Yep, just gotta get all up in my business. Well, so what the fuck is new, Reddit?
Well, I've been looking at Minecraft titties, apparently.
Yeah,
because of you.
Apparently. I've not been looking at anything so hot as that, but
I have watched a few movies, some of which you were present for.
Nice.
I watched
Do tell.
The Big Boss, starring Bruce Lee.
Oh yeah. Here it's all yeah.
Yeah, I was also very high when I watched that. It's basically like this. Well, there's this big boss. He's in charge of this crime syndicate, and they have this ice block cutting factory where they hide the heroin in the ice blocks.
Classic 60s thing to have is an ice block factory.
Yeah, I think that's like a Chinese thing. I can't imagine this happening in the United States, if you ask me.
Yeah, us Americans would never lower ourselves to cutting ice.
And so, Bruce Lee is moving in for reasons, because he's homeless or something. I don't fucking know Chinese culture.
My startup didn't pan out. That's my Bruce Lee impression.
Then he gets a job at the ice block cutting factory. It's mentioned that he promised his mom he wouldn't fight, and he has this little green locket. But then his coworkers... find heroin in the ice blocks. So the foreman, the manager of the factory, not the foreman, calls him over. It's like, hey, I really like what you guys do with the cutting the ice blocks. Here's $2,000 in US dollars. And they're just like, we can't accept this, but we promise we won't snitch. Yeah. So they leave the office, and the manager just immediately gives the symbol to his underlings. And those guys get to, like, fucking stabbed through the head with a knife. And so Bruce Lee's family member who got him the job at the factory is like, yo, where are these guys? I'm so pissed. And the manager manager's like, let's go talk to the big boss about this. So they go see the big boss. And the big boss is like, okay, I sent them off to a different factory 400 miles away. If they don't come back tomorrow, I'll personally go to the police. And so Bruce Lee's brother is like, okay, and leaves. And when he's on the big boss's, like, grotto front yard, a bunch of dudes just start fighting and killing them. Yeah, he does a lot of high leaps in this scene. And so the next day, they're missing, and Bruce and all the workers are just like, what the fuck? And they organize a strike. So the foreman comes in, and he's just basically like a Fist of the North Star villain whipping all the striking workers. And there's this big battle, but Bruce Lee can't get involved because he's promised his mom. But then, like, one of the guys gets knocked into Bruce Lee, and it breaks his locket from his mom. So it's just like, oh! And it just immediately demolishes all the foremen in, like, this brilliant 60-second scene. And so the manager comes in and is like, okay, Bruce Lee, you're the foreman now. And all the workers are like, yeah! Yeah!
We love
and they
Bruce
go
Lee.
back to work. And then, like, there's an ellipses, and the work day's over, and Bruce Lee's talking to the love interest, and she's like, hey, what about those guys who went missing? And everyone just remembers what they started the riot over.
Yeah, we just fucking forgot.
Yeah, so Bruce Lee is like, yo, where are those guys, huh? I'm gonna go to the police. So this prompts the big boss to send guys to murder everyone at the house Bruce Lee is living in. And he personally sends his failed son to assassinate him. So Bruce Lee has to kill all these people in like the ice block factory after he gets cornered by the son. He comes back and all of his friends and co-workers are dead and the love interest is kidnapped. So he goes like to the river side and talks to the departed spirit of his mom, asking what to do.
Oh shit!
And this is where he picks up the 2 knives. It's like, I'll eliminate them. I'll have my revenge. So he goes to the big boss's house and it's just like a big fight. He kills everyone. The big boss comes down and is holding a cage with a parakeet in it. And he tosses it on a tree branch and it catches perfectly. So Bruce Lee throws a knife at it and causes it to drop. And then they just have this fight and he's like got the upper hand, but then Bruce Lee turns it around and stabs him through the heart with his own bare hands and then pummels him to death. And then the love interest comes with the police and the police arrest Bruce Lee for murdering all those guys. The end.
Oh.
I also watched Session 9 with you, which I think you would like to talk about.
Can I just say I was amazed at the detail in which you were able to recall and recount that entire Bruce Lee
Well, I didn't
movie.
mention him having sex with a prostitute.
Like, oh, that's cool. But
you can see her tits.
Like if you, her breasts are exposed for our pleasure.
Yes.
If you asked me to recount Session 9 for you,
yes,
I don't get me wrong, that movie is a very simple movie. I would not be able to do it in that level of detail because I just can't remember anything in that level of detail.
Okay, I got to level with you. That was a complete fluke on my part. I will never. I could never recap something with that detail. That's why I just let Swanson do it himself and just interrupt whenever I have a bit. I'm impatient with where we're at. Oh, but yeah, Session 9. So there's like this guy in his van, and I really need another job for my team.
Yeah, there's this
blimey.
Irish guy. This fucking Mick. This Irish guy.
Yeah, he has this white working collar gang of expendables who specialize in removing asbestos from old buildings.
Working collar and now asbestos. It's asbestos.
Yes, asbestos.
They remove the asbestos they can.
Die.
That was so fucking funny. Okay. So Session 9, yeah, it's like this low budget movie that's trying to be like it's trying to be elevated horror before
in 2002
horror was a thing.
Or 2001, this came out a month before 9/11.
Yeah, it
So every time asbestos were on screen, I couldn't just help but think of the burning World Trade Center, burning all those cops' lungs.
Yep. I think there are parts of this that reminded me of like Silent Hill 2 or something.
They're in this dilapidated, abandoned mental hospital that's shaped like a bat.
Yeah.
But has nothing to do with Batman.
Epic. Yeah. But it has David Caruso in it, and it's really funny because
he smokes a J.
He becomes crazy as a result of the drugs. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm about to lose my mind.
But he the funniest part about it is that he clearly is having so much fun saying these cusses, and it's like my whole theory was like, I don't get to do this during my day job, on
yes, but was that even on the air in 2001? How old is?
Probably not. Was it NCIS?
What?
Or what? What show was he on?
He was on Miami.
Oh,
CSI Miami. I was typing in Miami Vice to the. I'm not alright with it right now.
It started in 2000. I don't know if he's been on it since then.
He has to. He's the guy.
He is the guy. Maybe they had a guy.
There's no way you could do that show without David Caruso. I wonder how that show's aged. I kind of want to watch it.
Probably not
again.
Well.
Yeah, I've seen so much of CSI Miami just because my mom had this period of obsession with crime dramas that just got increasingly more grotesque. Like, she started sometime in 2007 with CSI Miami, made her way to Law and Order. And by the time I was in high school, she was watching True Crime. Or what's that show? Is that the one with the FBI? Profilers?
Your mom
Criminal
sounds
Minds.
based,
Criminal
though.
Minds. That show was fucking terrifying. Swanson describes it as satanic, and he's right. And each week there's like a new woman that's being killed by a serial killer in a different way.
Yeah, I hate that shit. It's like so like it's so bare, naked, and open, and
and one of the leads is just this autistic, kind of neurotypical smart guy in his mid-20s. And my mom said I reminded her of him. Because we're both so deeply analytical and categorizing.
My son, you're so analytical.
Yeah.
In a trains kind of way.
I don't know shit about trains. I know the history. I'm more interested in the history than like just learning the trains themselves. Like, I would not be able to identify a diesel locomotive if you showed me a picture. I could tell you what wheel arrangement they have, but that's that, because that has a bunch of technical implications for their design.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the same way about like guns and stuff. It's like sometimes I'll be interested in the mechanics, sometimes I'll be interested in the history of a gun, but either way, it's not like I'm like, okay, like.
Yeah, you're not like the meme. Da 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 da. You know?
Yeah, I'm not like. No, I don't know.
I am sort of like that with fighter jets, though. So you got me there.
Oh God. I had this friend in middle school. Actually, he kind of reminds me of you, but he was really into military planes.
Yeah.
His name was Tyler.
That is such a Tyler thing.
He was the biggest outcast ever.
He was always talking about Tom Clancy. Oh God, my throat. Keep going.
Yeah, I think he was into Tom Clancy. No, he was like, whenever something would surprise him, he would say in this really like high pitched voice, like, "What the heck?" I don't know. It was really.
Oh, so it's like he had like a bit that he'd get all the hits.
No, like that was his natural reaction.
Oh fuck.
But it became a bit just by virtue of him doing it every time.
No, I was one of those people who tried to be the class clown until I just developed a sudden pang of anxiety in high school, which may or may not have had something to do with me ceasing to take ADD drugs.
Oh yeah, talked about that a little bit.
Yeah, I think we talked about that last week, and I then off the mic completely remembered my experiences with ADD drugs.
Gotcha.
In retrospect, I shouldn't have never gone off them, because I'm still dealing with that anxiety problems to this day.
Yeah. I'm kind of, to be honest, like, I'm kind of like, I really want to go back in time and just, like, punch my kid self in the stomach and be like, okay, you're going to go to your parents and you're going to be like, there's something wrong with me! And then,
I'm going to kill myself!
And then you gotta screw... What?
Did that pick up on your Discord, what I just said?
I don't think so. I just heard you start...
Yeah.
I just heard you start to scream, and then it just cut out. Unless
well, I can't wait for you to find out what I said in editing. You'll be like,
oh, fuck me.
Do we need to adjust our Discord settings or something so I don't cut out? I
mean, that sounds like a you problem.
I think this is a Discord problem, because I don't see anything that I could change. I could talk closer to the mic.
Yeah, it might be if you have like a cutoff setting or something. Anyway, fucking, yeah. You, what else do you watch recently?
Well, we didn't even talk about Session 9, is because I derailed everything with CSI.
Oh yeah.
There's like
Session
a
9.
boy, a little lad, who's got a fear of the dark.
Oh yeah, like some high school, college age kid who's like a metalhead.
Who's played by a 30-year-old actor.
He's he's like the nephew of the main Irish guy. Mm-hmm. He's like, thanks for getting me this job, Uncle McDonnelly. And he's like, oh yeah, no problem, son. I know you'll work hard. Yes, yeah, that's why I hired you. And also,
now I need to go cry in the corner because I hit my wife.
Yeah,
fired a shot across her bow.
But no, basically, so it's freaking Energy Sword Sunday, and he freaking takes the Energy Sword to his wife, and she's like,
"What is this?"
She's like, "That's so not fucking poggers. You just freaking hit me, bro."
And then she explodes.
That's freaking friendly fire, bro.
That's all things struck with an energy sword do several seconds after the fact.
And then he becomes a denom.
Yeah.
No, John, you are the demons.
Men shall become demons in this film.
Yeah. But anyway.
Hold on, Mandy Patinkin was on CSI Miami. Oh, wait, no, he was in Criminal Minds. I have the wrong page open.
So yeah, Session 9, I gave it 2 stars out of 5. It's really not that interesting or exciting.
It doesn't tie into his concept very well, which is about demonic possession, but...
Oh, yeah. No, by far, I thought the most interesting thing was, like, one of the characters... So since they're in a abandoned, like, mental hospital, one of the characters, like, goes down into the basement and he starts finding these audio logs and stuff of this treatment of this old patient. And so, like, him listening to those, like, was, like, the most riveting part of the movie.
The film had some interesting shots. Like, there was this gruesome one where he's just pulling a guy's head off a little pick he lobotomized him with, slowly. The way that...
Wait, what the fuck?
Don't you remember that? We were all like, ooh.
Oh, yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, he's pulling the pick out of the dude's fucking head. God. I remember when I first learned about lobotomies, I was like, that is so fucked up. Like, they were being done in the 50s and shit. Like, and that the doctor or whatever who invented them was like, he was like such a fucking showboat that like that he did like 2 of them at a time or something.
And then
like,
did one to himself. Ironic. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. You see, I'm autistic, so I don't know what jokes are.
That's what this podcast is about.
Funny.
What? Did Yamcha laugh?
Yeah, that was him laughing.
Am I autistic?
Yes.
Oh no.
Anyway. So what's up? What else do you watch? I got my list here, but
I've been watching more Gundam Wing. There's been like 4 separate coups in the show so far.
That's epic.
I watched the 1. I rewatched the 1. That's an amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What is that movie like? I've never seen it before, but I've been meaning to watch it for a long time.
It's extremely new metal, early 2000 action.
Oh fuck yes. Fuck yes.
Jet Li is just kicking people in slow motion and throwing motorcycles at cops, but also trying to kill the other Jet Li, who's a good cop.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hero of the revolution.
Yeah, Jason Statham and a black guy are like buddy cops trying to track down the evil Jason Statham.
Wait, what? That's fucking... That sounds crazy.
Yeah. The guy from 24 is there. You know.
Kiefer Sutherland.
No!
The other white guy in 24.
Yeah, the one who's always like, Jack, I can't let you kill all those children, but
oh yeah,
I'm gonna look the other way and not tell Sector Regional about this.
I recognize that this is about state security. I recognize that this is about the homeland and the safety of our Aryan children.
You know, the thing about marijuana is I have no idea if these impressions are even remotely accurate or not.
That's what makes it funny. No, what I was gonna say is, Well, so last time, obviously, we stopped the podcast, and then we kept going, and, like... But we didn't record this part. We just started doing all these stupid impressions, and
homie, you know I hate it when you bring up off-air material on the podcast. The viewers aren't gonna laugh. They don't like in-jokes.
They were so fucking bad that, like, what I meant to say is that, like, the funniest thing is a good impression, and the second funniest thing is an impression so bad that you can barely even tell what it's supposed to be.
You're not gonna eat that sandwich, are you?
No. Yes, Marge.
I'm envious of anyone who can do a decent, like even a C-grade Homer Simpson impression. I really wish I could do like a voice from Dragon Ball Z as well. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Any of them. Even Yajirobe, you're like, yeah, that's badass. He's like an icon for Zoomers, I think. His freewheeling lifestyle.
Yeah, he just wants to eat food and just hang out.
Have gay sex with his husband.
Ooh,
who's also a cat man.
Oh, wow. I haven't seen that far.
Oh yeah, Elle's trapped in the year 1985. She hasn't made it past the second World Martial Arts Tournament of Dragon Ball. And she just she's really into Fist of the North Star now.
I've seen all of Dragon Ball, and I've seen like maybe like the first 40 episodes of Dragon Ball Z. So like the first arc where they fight Vegeta.
Yeah, and then they go to Namek.
And then Goku is being a liberal, which is fucking. He's like, no, let him escape.
Well, you know, in the original Japanese, and the dub is like, no, show mercy.
Oh, yeah.
But in the subs, it's like, I want to fight him again.
Yeah. He's just being a fucking. He's just being a fucking psycho. He's just like, I'm just in it for the power. I'm literally God.
I just think they're neat.
Yeah. These Saiyans, I just think they're neat.
Oh yeah, you're doing a classic Hank Hill impression as well, and a Bobby.
Oh yeah. I can do it sometimes.
Dad, I found a new gender on Tumblr. No, I'm not doing that.
Dad, I found a new gender on Tumblr. What the hell's a Tumblr?
So sorry, everyone.
Whoa!
That was pretty good, right?
Peggy, I think Bobby is gender
No, I'll tell you
fluid.
what, all those femboy cat boys are wearing their little cat ears and going nigh them and posting their thighs. And
yeah.
That's supposed to be Boomhauer.
That's pretty true, Boomhauer.
Oh.
Fucking anyway.
I only look at Tumblr for the cosplay lewds. I don't fucking know what the fuck do they. I never was on Tumblr, so I don't know what the terminology at all, and I don't know. I can't do a good bill either.
I was on Tumblr between the years of like 2011 to like 2016.
Oh Jesus, that looks like a pain in the ass site. Just.
It is. It sucks.
I was on it briefly just to get all these rare Dragon Ball Z official artworks from the 90s.
Oh yeah, that was literally like one of the only reasons to be on there was like they were blogs that
I have
were
like
run
a
by
folder
people.
of them right now. I'm looking at. You want to see some?
Okay, sure.
Uh,
Anyway, as I was saying,
just say nice or cool, so the viewers know that it's badass.
Oh, nice. That's Mr. Satan. And why the fuck is Boo holding a little puppy?
That's a dog. Of course, you'd know that if you read the manga.
Oh. But anyway, like, there was like, that was like one of the few reasons to be on Tumblr was to be around for like
the type of accounts.
The blogs where they were run by people with actual passion, and it was just through their bad luck and misfortune that they ended up making that blog on Tumblr instead of a better site.
Yeah.
Like they could have easily made it on WordPress or like even fucking Blogger, but they for some reason decided to make it on Tumblr, and so you had to be on Tumblr for that blog. Yeah, there's a lot of blogs I followed like that. I'm actually really happy that I followed some people over to Twitter from Tumblr, because yeah, there's some good folks.
I'm just glad you're allowed to post pornography on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised
that should be allowed. That should be illegal.
Yeah, honestly, that was one of the things about Twitter that I was most surprised by. Is like, you know, it seems like this site with a giant, huge user base and like technically should be like acceptable for kids or whatever, but you know, you can just click on a profile and Kim's tweet will be.
You'll see a woman having all of her holes filled, and the woman in question will be like, not Sailor Moon. That's the fucking '90s thing. What the fuck? The Thai girl from SS Gridman.
Yeah.
I don't know. What the fuck do normies watch now?
Man, they watch fucking, I don't know. They watch freaking Boku no Hero Academia. Not even that. Not even that. They watch fucking that one that I get mixed up with that, which is BNA.
Brand New Animal. I think.
Which stands for Boku no Hero Academia. Fuck, they watch that and like I don't even know. I honestly don't even know. Oh, that's dope. Except for Goku's like shirtless for some reason. I like that because Lunch is in it, and Bulma looks really nice. Looks cute in that.
Cute, and you want to have sex with her. This one's fucking badass. Cell's just in the background going, ah!
I love that guy. Yeah, I love that guy who looks like fucking Revolver Ocelot. I don't even know his name.
Dr. Gero.
But anyway.
Let's just watch Dragon Ball Z and record our reactions.
No, that sounds boring as shit.
But look at this. Look at this YouTube video clip. Vegeta kills Android 19. High def, 60 FPS.
No, not 60 FPS.
Yeah.
Yeah, so movies. So me and some of my friends have been going through this list on Letterboxd that somebody made called Cocaine Noir.
Yes.
And it's a good list of like 80s and early 90s movies that kind of fit that description of cocaine noir. And it's kind of crazy. Like, you know, you'll have like a guy that's famous for a supporting role in like a big movie in the 80s.
Yes.
And then every single one of those guys, they got their own movie in like the late 80s and early 90s. And it's just like some like drama or thriller or crime thriller. So we've been watching some of those. We watched Black Widow, 1987. It's
Johansson.
No, starring Deborah Winger, Teresa Russell, Sammy Frey, Dennis Hopper, Nicole Williamson.
I can't do Dennis Hopper right now. My throat's
Diane Ladd. But anyway, let me just say the two main females in this movie were so fucking sexy. It was kind of like a. Dennis Hopper was unfortunately barely in the movie.
How do I look, Al?
Candy-colored clown.
I'm not insane if I'm rich, Jack. I'm eccentric.
But anyway, but yeah, my friend Yui,
Yes.
she kind of had the revelation that this movie Black Widow was essentially like Point Break, but with women in it, which it's kind of true. See, it's hard because Point Break is like literally my favorite movie ever. Mm-hmm. But I can't deny that this movie kind of is like Point Break, but it's just fucking boring, unfortunately. Gave it 2 out of 5. It has really good fucking fashion and really good fucking cinematography and like shot composition. Like the color palette is really amazing, but it's just kind of boring and it's very formulaic.
Fuck.
I also watched The 13th Floor, which I'd been meaning to watch for years.
Is that the one where there's like a hole in the ground and everyone's on different levels and the food just has to be passed down? And
no, that's something else. You're thinking of Gurren Lagann.
Yes, I'm thinking of Gurren Lagann.
You're thinking of the first... What the fuck are you doing?
Oh no, I just noticed I have duplicates in this folder. I'm gonna kill myself.
13th Floor came out in 1999. I'd been meaning to watch it for years because somebody on Reddit was like, "This shit is like The Matrix." But the thing is that it's not actually like The Matrix. Just please, you're doing a huge disservice to this movie if you compare it to The Matrix. It's a very good and decent movie in its own right.
It's like saying Godzilla Final Wars ripped off The Matrix. Just because it has extreme kung fu.
But it's a charming movie. It's well done. This one also has some good shots in it. Just very good, like set design and just kind of a good sense of space. The core concepts of the movie are very similar to The Matrix, but you need to basically go into this movie expecting it to be like a mid-century sci-fi novel type story, which makes sense because it is literally based on a sci-fi novel from like 1961
like
or something.
Something that Gundam would try to plagiarize.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, good film. A little bit maybe predictable, but good to look at and charming. Fuck. I watched Miami Blues, which was also heavily recommended by Yui. Yui fucking watched that movie and immediately gave it like 5 stars.
Yeah, you love it.
But yeah, that movie is Miami Blues from 1990, starring Alec Baldwin. Man, he just plays such a specific kind of cat in this movie.
Yes. Oh, that's the one where I pointed out he has a long face. That looks like
Tom Cruise. Did you watch that recently?
No.
Okay.
You think I'd watch a movie? Fuck you.
But yeah, it's just a very bizarre, quirky, just kind of fun,
kind of quirky, kind
movie.
of sexy.
Yeah, it's kind of what I said in my review is like, it's literally like if you took Miami Vice, the TV show, and you smashed it together with season 2 of Twin Peaks, and made it into a feature-length movie. Like that kind of approximates. Don't hold me to that. Don't fucking quote me on that. But like that kind of approximates where it's at.
You've described it like that. It's too powerful.
Oh, frick you.
I want to be able
but yeah,
to survive.
it's just overflowing with charm, and it's hard to describe, but it has this very specific sense of humor that's just, the jokes are essentially basically just like this series of dumb little jokes that you'd think of in your internal monologue, and like but you'd never necessarily say out loud, but the cumulative effect of putting a bunch of those jokes into the script, it just makes you crack up, and it's just, I don't know, it's so weird and funny, and it's like just this movie could never be made today.
When you just said, I was just thinking,
But man, I always feel like I ramble on a fucking lot.
No, but, you're the host.
I guess so.
I'm supposed to be the agent of chaos who interrupts your rambles with rambles of my own.
That's true.
This podcast is basically a battle between us. I'm trying to get all the good bits out before the week.
Oh, yeah.
Empties my mind of everything but the N-word.
So it's like the end of Dark City where they have a Dragon Ball Z fight,
was-
which I also just watched.
I was almost
Dark
going to watch
City.
Dark City just because Kiefer Sutherland was in it, but then he showed up and he's like, wow, he's not as cool as Jack Bauer. So I got bored and stopped.
That is.
I think this was also before I did ADD medication. Or before I took Prozac, yes.
Yeah, it's an interesting movie. It's pretty good, but yeah, I don't know. I watched Eastern Promises.
What is Eastern
2007. David Cronenberg stars.
Is it promised to have gay sex with an Asian man? Is that why it's Eastern?
No, it's Eastern as in Russian.
Oh.
Stars Naomi Watts, Viggo Mortensen, Vincent Cassel.
There's a lot of porn actors from Eastern Europe.
Armin Mueller-Stahl.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, basically my whole takeaway from this is good fucking movie. I had a good time watching it, but this is gonna sound bad, but just hear me out. Like,
I will forgive you.
the main plot is centered around this nurse who is investigating this baby. Like her mother,
Yes,
the
the
baby's
baby.
mother died, giving birth to her, right?
Rest in peace.
So she's investigating what the mother's life was like, what she was into, Long story short, she gets wrapped up with the Russian mob.
Owned.
If you took out, now don't get me wrong, that's a compelling story. I like that story, but I think it should be a separate movie. If you took out the part about the nurse investigating the mother, or if you made that just the very beginning setup, and then you made the whole rest of the movie about the Russian mob and like those characters, it literally could have been the Russian Godfather.
Would you like that?
I don't know. It was so fucking good. Fucking Viggo Mortensen, I would honestly say probably has the performance of his career in that movie, like playing this insanely hardened like Russian dude. Oh my fucking god. Just so many feelings.
So what
when
you're
he's
saying
on
is
screen.
it's like The Irishman. Man.
It's like The Irishman,
Oh.
but it's like The Irishman, but half the runtime, and it's actually interesting to watch.
Owned.
Oh, zing!
I would like to see Michael Mann's version of The Irishman.
Oh,
whatever
holy
that would
shit!
be,
I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that. But yeah, so Eastern Promises, fucking 3.5 out of 5. The Reddit score.
Sinful.
Very good, but it kind of hurts a little bit. Just knowing what it could be. Yeah. Also watched The Hotspot from 1990, directed by fucking Dennis Hopper, starring Don Johnson, Virginia Madsen, Jennifer Connelly. It's a stacked cast. It has Charles Martin Smith, Jerry Hardin, Jack Nance. It has fucking Jack Nance in it. Although he's not in it very much.
I don't know anyone from that early in cinema. I'm not a big smart head like you.
Those old black and white movies. Well, to be fair, it was like, oh shit, I recognize that guy. He's been in fucking everything, but I had to look up his name,
Oh.
But this movie, I gave it 3 out of 5. It's a very compelling type of movie. It just is too long for what it is.
Yeah, that seemed like a common problem
it's-
for movies before modern editing.
Yeah.
Before Mad Max and Star Wars.
Yeah, it's ever since I started watching movies, it's just a common problem in general for me. It might be partially my taste, but a lot of movies, they just really do not need to be as long as they are.
Yeah.
They could easily get their point across. Anyway, Hotspot, basically, Don Johnson, he's the stranger that comes to town He's the sexy, hot stranger.
Is he the hot spot? Is his body considered a hot locale for young couples to hang out at? Is he like make-out peak?
It's actually the town. The town he goes into is the hot spot because it's so hot.
Everyone's just constantly getting it. Is that why it's so hot?
No.
Oh.
It's just physically hot, like the temperature. But there is some juicy sex and sex blackmail going on in the drama of the town. But basically, it's.
Do you get to see tits?
Yes, you get to see mad tits.
Yes.
That's actually another thing I want to mention is like, I don't know how to describe it without sounding like a creep.
Yeah,
but basically,
this absolute
like,
sicko.
The women in this movie and the way that they're portrayed, like, they're just so, like, they're just dripping with sexiness. Like,
do you want to
worship them? They're just portrayed so sexy. Like, they're really attractive,
yes,
and it's weird to say. It's weird to say, but it's like, hey, Dennis Hopper, I think he really knows what makes a woman sexy. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know.
We found him.
I don't know.
We found the master. It's Dennis Hopper.
Yeah, who knew? Who knew that Dennis Hopper knows the best way to frame a woman on the screen?
I think women are also better at it. Maybe Dennis Hopper was secretly trans.
Yeah, maybe.
I need the money, Jack, for my bottom surgery. Wait, was Keanu's character in Speed even called Jack?
I don't.
Hey,
confession
Keanu.
time. I've never seen Speed.
What?
I've never seen Speed.
Oh, we gotta watch that right now.
I still need to see it.
We need to watch that right now. I'm getting the link. We're gonna watch it on the pod.
Well, not on the pod, because that'd be boring.
One day we're gonna do that by mistake.
Yep, we'll run out of ideas. And,
it's in my friend.
We'll just
Dragon Ball Z poster. What's Cell in the background screaming, and she responded, "Who's getting the best head?"
Damn, Majin Buu is fucking goated on the sticks in this fucking poster. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Hotspot 3 out of 5. Watched Dark City 4 out of 5. I thought it had a fucking amazing vision, had amazing set pieces, and amazing like kind of action whenever there was action, but it felt like a kind of impersonal film, and also it was a little bit mentally straining to watch because the whole thing takes place at night. And
I fucking hate that. When I was a kid, I had trouble seeing night scenes in movies, and I thought there was just something wrong with me.
Yeah,
but it was it was shitty old televisions not handling the blacks properly.
Yeah. See, I feel stupid with those two criticisms of Dark City because those two things are both literally explained in the lore of the movie, but I mean it's true. It's just like yeah. But whereas like you have The Crow by the same director, which has like a lot of. I mean the whole fucking thing takes place at night, but it's a more fun.
Wait,
and
The Crow with Brandon
movie.
Lee?
Yeah.
The same director? Holy shit.
Dark City, Alex Proyas, he's a fucking master.
We live in a society.
At least from I've only seen 2 of his movies. Okay,
yeah,
I've
that's like finding
Dark
out that
City.
Predator and Die Hard are directed by, or not directed. They had the same writer.
Yeah, McTiernan.
Yeah, what a genius of cinema.
I know.
There's some people just like have the biggest brains.
Yeah. But yeah, Alex Proyas, like, he should have been what fucking Tim Burton was. Because he totally has that, like, sensibility going on.
He should have been what Tim Allen was.
No, he's destined for greater fucking things.
Sorry.
But yeah, so those are the fucking movies we watched.
Yes.
What else is going on?
You had Harbor exploded. Oh.
You had an idea for a segment.
Fuck! Right? You remembered.
Yeah. we don't have to do this, but I thought it might be nice to bring up for next time.
So this segment is called homework. Fuck.
And I made a theme for it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I made it in like 2 minutes.
I need to remember what I was going to send you. But okay, explain. You're the host. You got to explain all the segments.
All right. Basically, it's pretty simple. I've actually done this with other people in the past before, but not for like an actual podcast or anything. But essentially, just every week or whenever the fuck we record this podcast, it's like, hey, you should watch this movie, and then the next time we record, we come back. Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, I fucked it up. Both of the people on the podcast, they recommend each other one movie to watch, and then they come back next time and talk about it, and talk about why that person is wrong about their stupid ass opinions about that movie.
All right.
So, yeah.
Well, I can't remember what I was going to give you for when I originally pitched the idea, but this week I'm just going to sentence you to watching Speed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good one because I've been needing to watch that for basically my whole fucking life.
Speed's directed by a woman, I think.
Oh, nice.
That's why that's why you got maybe it's her, or maybe it's Dennis Hopper that makes that film so sexy.
Dennis Hopper that makes the film sexy. I sentence you to watch.
Please don't be British. Please don't be British.
No. Well, oh shit. I think it's technically British.
It's The Foreigner, starring Jackie Chan and Pierce Brosnan.
No. I sentence you to watching Miami Blues.
Fuck!
Why? What?
I just hate having to watch things. I hate any sort of obligation.
Yeah, that's the main problem with this segment, honestly.
We just scream at each other when we tell each other to do something.
Let's just do it. Let's just do it for this week, and then we'll
never do it again.
We'll renegotiate next week. We'll renege on it. But no, to be perfectly honest with you, I was gonna make you watch Eastern Promises, but out of a show of kindness and fucking magnanimousness towards our friend Yui, I want to have you watch that movie so that we can all talk about it, like.
Makes sense.
Because I don't know. Oh shit, maybe we could have Yui on or something.
I don't think that's ever gonna happen. If she won't go on TV Tuners, do you think she'll go on this?
Yeah, no, she fucking won't. She won't even listen to this. But no, I genuinely think that
she will.
I genuinely think that Miami Blues is very it's a very unique and kind of interesting movie. I couldn't even give it a proper rating. It's just like, oh shit, that was a fun movie to watch, and it made me laugh. So yeah. That's what we doing.
And now it's time for the news.
The news. Shit, I have to make a theme for this. There will be a theme here by the time this episode comes out.
It'll just be the update theme from Unsolved Mysteries. That harbor exploded. How about that? That everyone's dead now.
Yeah. Last I saw, there's 80 dead and 4,000 injured or something.
God damn. That sucks.
That's probably not even accurate.
This is probably the gayest thing that has ever happened.
It's pretty gay. It's pretty freaking homosexual. And before the listeners get angry about that, we're both
coward.
homosexual. We're both homosexual.
No, yes. We're kissing right now, actually.
Moi.
Ah!
I love you, my friend.
Aww.
Yeah, so port in Beirut exploded. There may or may not be a cover-up. There is. They're saying 2,750 tons of ammonium nitrate exploded.
Yeah. That has been laying there since 2013.
Yeah. Started at the facility for 6 years. Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. If true. Fucked up if true.
It's weird how plants will eat that shit. Considering how explosive it is.
Yeah.
Just imagine you step on a corn plant and it just...
Yeah.
And you're missing a leg now. I had this dream last night that there was a bomb in my shin that someone planted in me. And I was very upsetting, complaining to people.
That's fucked up. Wait, what the fuck? I'm reading this story and I just scrolled down and this one paragraph just starts with a quote. May the Virgin Mary destroy them and their families. Joseph Kiyama, a 79-year-old grocery store owner, said of the leadership. The blast damaged his store. His wife was hospitalized with injuries.
That's badass. That's fucking badass.
And his arm was hurt. Yeah, that is pretty badass. Yeah, so it was probably Israel that did this. Because, fuck Israel. But yeah, that's really fucked up. The whole news segment is just gonna be like, oh yeah, so this happened, this thing happened, and then I just say that's fucked up.
A gay guy was murdered. Oh no. That isn't. Yeah.
Oh, go on.
No.
Elucidate
No.
what's going on.
No, I don't have. What's your next news story, huh?
I don't have anything.
Joe Biden asked a black news reporter if he was a junkie when asked about cognitive testing and whether Biden would take one or not.
Yeah, I saw that.
What are you, man? You crazy? You some kind of junkie? You some kind of beep? Joe Biden's just like, I ain't no house beep. We just have an entire news cycle of Twitter libs just defending him.
Joe Biden is like, now listen, Jack. There's a 2-minute delay on this stream, so that I can be censored for just about anything, and so I can be censored for bleep bleep bleep. And
Sir,
and
we're not on
you're
a delay.
Ah, crap. Well, I forgot that. Just like I forget my children's names.
I had to keep them alive. Owned. Yeah, that's what we do at party night. We like to own public figures.
Yeah. Yep. Well, unless you got anything else, I think we're coming up on the hour mark.
My throat. Oh. Yeah, we are. Oh, fuck my throat.
Oh,
All right, cool.
Oh, we gotta. What? We're not even gonna do an outro? You fucking piece of shit.
Let's.
And that's the end of party night.